Hi everyone and welcome to my TBR for TBR Takedown 2.0. There was one of these a couple of months ago ran by Shannon over at Leaning Lights, but I didn't take part in that one, but I am taking part in this one. It is again hosted by Shannon, but she's got a few other people helping her out this time. I'll leave links to everyone involved down below if you want to check them out. So TBR Takedown is from the 25th of July until the 31st of July. There is 5 challenges, and there's also going to be daily challenges on Twitter where if you take part you stand a chance at winning a giveaway. So it might be worth you checking out Shannon's video. I'll link that down below too, and that's got all the other extra information in it. So the books I plan to read for this TBR challenge, I have managed to pick books from my massive July TBR to fit around this, although I have cheated it a little bit with some of them, so we'll get to it. The first one is to read the first book in a series, and for that I've picked The Selection by Kira Cass. I'd got a copy of The Elite off NetGalley as a promotion for when The Air came out, and so I just thought I'd better actually start reading all these books. So my number 2 sequel in a series, I'm going to read The Elite by Kira Cass. Challenge number 3 is to read a book that is out of your comfort zone. Now, looking back on my July TBR, I hadn't really got any books that I could properly full-on use for this, and I didn't want to pick something new because 29 books was plenty enough to be choosing from. So I've gone for Awake by Natasha Preston. And this one is out of my comfort zone because its Goodreads rating currently is really low. It's like something like 2.8, and it's rare that I'll actually end up reading a book with a rating that low, so it drops me out of my comfort zone a little bit in that way. Number 4, you need to read a book that has been on your shelf for over a year, or else the longest book that's been on your shelf. Now, I own many books that I've had many years that are unread, and I am quite ashamed by this, and I wish I could have picked one of those for this, but I really don't want to make my July TBR even bigger. So I'm going to pick the longest book that I've had that is actually on my July TBR, and that is my TBR bucket pick, which is Gone by Michael Grant. Number 5, my most recently hauled book. I did a Kindle book haul for June, and I also did a physical book haul for June. From my Kindle book haul, I mentioned a book called Confessions of a Queen Bee by Kristen McHugh. This is another NetGalley book, and I just needed to get to it ASAP because I think it actually gets published sometime during this week, so it was a high priority one for me. So those are the books I'm reading for the given challenges as part of the readathon. However, I also need to finish reading the Shadowhunter Codex by Cassandra Clare. I also currently have Red Queen by Victoria Aveyard on the go, so I need to try and finish this one up pretty quickly too. I'm hoping to actually get most of this one finished today. It's quite thick, but I've got anything better to do until later tonight. So yeah, I'll try and read this all afternoon. And then my current audiobook is Saints of the Shadow Bible by Ian Rankin, and I can't really find a way of fitting that into any of the challenges, so I'm just going to have that on the go on the side as normal too throughout the week. Thank you so much everyone for watching. If you're taking part in TBR Takedown, link me a video down below and I'll check it out. I'm going to be vlogging like I did for the last readathon that I took part in. I'll do a sort of vlog wrap up, so I'll record every time I finish a book, or every time I can practically record when I finished a book, and just say my thoughts on it there and then. It works out really nicely and it makes you something different to watch. So I'll see you next week, and I'll also see you every day as I record little vlogs. I'll upload it all in one go after the readathon, so you won't see the actual vlog until August sometime. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Drop me a comment down below if you've got anything to say about any of these books that I'm going to be reading. Whether you think they're good choices, whether I'm going to fly through them, or whether I should maybe rethink it and you can get to me in time to help change my TBR. Subscribe if you haven't done already, and I'll see you next week. Bye bye!